friends, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. Y'all, as much as I have loved all of this beautiful spring decor, all these sweet touches, I'm ready to go ahead and get ready for summer. So that's what today's video is all about, is doing some summer decorating. I also wanted to let you guys know that I think I'm gonna cut down to one video a week for a little while. I feel like that is gonna work best for me and the schedule for right now. And then if I just can't get it all done in one video a week, then I will go back to two. But I'm gonna just give this a try for a little bit just to see. And I hope you guys will understand. I know your comments have been so sweet and supportive, and I just appreciate y'all so much. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, friends, we would love it if you'd consider subscribing. If you like this video, I hope you'd consider giving us a thumbs up, and if you would just leave us a comment or a sweet emoji, that means a lot to us too, and it really helps our channel. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get started, and let's get our summer decorating going. Friends, the day has finally come for me to actually take down some of this spring decor and start using some of my Patriotic things that I've been collecting. I really want to do a plate wall right here, so I've grabbed a lot of all my blue and white, red and white transferware dishes. These are all the things that I have actually thrifted, and I am going to try to incorporate them in my home for summer. And so again, I want to do a plate wall. Now last year I did a gallery wall there with just pictures, and I did my flag inside my frames, and I just loved it. And I would probably do that again this year. But y'all, since I have a YouTube channel, I want to create something different each year just to give you guys some inspiration too. But you know what? I don't have a big enough place to really figure out how to do this wall. So I'm going to just lay these plates out on the floor. I've got some of my really big platters as well. I don't know if these are going to work or not, but let's just design it on the floor. And that way that gives me a visual. I don't know if you're like me. I just can't wing something. I kind of have to just do a visual and see what I think. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm going to scoot you guys back a little bit more so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to try to lay out the design on the floor, and I'm going to take you with me to design this on the floor, because it's so hard for me to film this while I'm actually putting it on the wall. But I grab a stack of plates. I've got some blue, and then I've got some red, and hopefully I'll be able to incorporate a lot of this into this design. I also think I want to go ahead and add in just a few of these framed pictures. Now again, I used all this last year. I loved it so much. Again, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I'd probably do the exact same thing. But I want to create something different, and I want a little bit of a different feel. Now when I got all finished with this, I really thought it had such a soft feel, definitely lending itself more to that Nancy Meyer aesthetic that so many people are going for. I love vintage, but I think you can incorporate all this to really create that soft, cottagey, vintage, patriotic vibe. And that's kind of what I want to try to create in my home for this summer. So as you can see, I'm trying to kind of lay this out to see how it's going to work. And I will give you a little hint. It didn't work out exactly like I placed it on the floor, but that's okay. It definitely gave me a jumping point. I knew exactly where I wanted most of the things to go and how I wanted it laid out. So again, this was so helpful to me. But I'm really trying to create balance. I kind of want some dark blue, and then some light blue, and then some dark red, you know, really filtered on both sides. So y'all, I hope this will show you that not everything goes according to plan, and you know what, it's okay. And sometimes it takes lots of tries before you get it the way you actually like it. And that's what I'm showing you right here. It's taken me a minute to get this figured out. So I'm kind of liking the look of this. You guys will have to let me know. But you know, as I'm doing this, this is making me think of my friend Dawn over at the GingerJarLane. And friends, if you don't know who Dawn is, I'm going to leave her channel in the description below. I will have it linked for you guys. Go over, check out my friend Dawn, because let me tell you, she is such an amazing decorator. I just don't think her channel gets the views it truly deserves. And so I hope you guys will go over and check her out. She is doing a nautical theme right now. Her home is stunning, absolutely gorgeous. She just does so many beautiful DIYs. Please go over and check out my friend Dawn. I know you will love her as much as I do. So friends, I am not a completely symmetrical person, but looking at this, I love the right side of this. But the other side, I don't like. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more work over there. But y'all let me know, have y'all created a plate wall in your home before? Now, the only place I really have to create one is right here in my living room. My dining room is pretty full and I just don't really have the space. So I thought it would be pretty, again, in my living room. So fingers crossed this is gonna turn out like I'm hoping. Here's what it's looking like since I took down that really big rabbit picture that I have. I just love that so much. But y'all, I really need to find the center of this wall. So I'm just going to grab my tape measure. I'm going to measure the wall. And then I'm going to kind of put a mark exactly where the halfway point is. I did that. So now I've got these plate hangers I got from Hobby Lobby. I was thinking about getting the disc, but since I think you have to leave those on the plates and let them cure before you use them. And y'all, I just don't think that far in advance. And so I just grabbed these. I'm going to place these on the back of all my plates. And then I'll be all ready to put these on the wall. So to start off, I put my big plate, that blue feather light plate right there, or feather edge, whatever that's called. I love that. I put it there, and then as you can see, I just started adding in each piece. I started on the right side because I just needed to see how far I could go, and then I worked on the left side, and I tried to give it as much balance as I could. Now when I stand back, I can see that, you know, things need to be tweaked a little bit. I did change up the design of it because that oval plate I wanted to stand up straight. It didn't work. I didn't have a big enough plate holder to hold it, so I had to turn it the other way. But you can see that red plate actually should go up, or the blue plate should probably go over just a hair. But you know what? I can keep tweaking it over and over until I get it right. But for the sake of the video, I wanted to share with you what it's looking like. Now, this has taken me all day, friends, and so I didn't get as much decorated after this as I wanted to because it got dark outside, and you know, filming looks so much better with natural light. But anyway, I'm going to decorate this area right here. Now, if you remember, I had a cloche here and I had this right there with just an arrangement in there. And so I thought I would just pull out a few of these dishes that have this transferware on them to kind of play off of my plate wall. And so I'm just going to add in a few textured pieces, or architectural pieces, as I'm trying to say, and then just see if this works together. I think it will create the look that I'm hoping for. I just want it to look soft. I want it to look cottagey. I want it to look, you know, aesthetically pleasing, and I just love this collected look. I'm not all about everything being matchy-matchy. I love things, just different pieces put together to create something beautiful and interesting for your eye to look at. So that's what I'm trying to do right here. So now that I have this dish kind of put together like I just think it needs one small touch, and that is just a little sprig of greenery. Something about something green really just elevates your look. It softens the hard edges and just really pulls the look together. Now that I have that in place, I want to add in this creamer. And again, this is just me trying to pull in this transferware look to create a collective look from what I've done on the wall. So I love that. And then I'm going to bring in that old clock that I have. I love this too. I know this is very similar to what I had here before, but you know what? If you love something and it works for you, just use it again. I am just making a few changes to make it look and feel different. And I think this is going to work perfectly. The last thing I want to add over here is this vase, and to this I'm just going to plop in these eucalyptus stems. These are so good. Liz from Traditions by the Season shared these. I bought them. I love them. You can see this is one stem, and look how full it is. So, and they bend. If they're perfect, they are truly worth the money. So I will link these for y'all if you want to get you some, because they're so versatile. You can use them over and over. I also picked up these little daisy stems from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to put as many as I can get in this container. I just think it's kind of a sweet, soft look, very cottagey, and I think that this will soften the look of that plate wall as you look down onto that table where I have this cloche. So let's go put that in place. Okay friends, here's what it looks like all together, and as you can see, it's already dark outside. So I'm going to end this video right here. I hope you guys will understand. I promise I will come back and share a lot more with you next week. But I want to share another amazing channel with you, and that is V over at TwoTwigsandaCrown. Friends, if you don't know her, run to her channel. She is so amazing. Her decorating is incredible. She is so wonderful at layering in so many beautiful pieces to create such an elegant and gorgeous look. Y'all will love her, I promise. She is amazing. Go check her out, and I know you will love her. Friends, I have one other sweet friend I want to share with you. It's Bethany over at Bethany's Homestead. She has a newer channel, but y'all, she is so amazing. She finds the most incredible things while she's out thrifting and shopping, and y'all will love her home and the way she puts their beautiful items together. I have really enjoyed watching her, and I know y'all will love her so much. She is incredibly talented. So y'all please go over and check out Bethany. I'm so excited to start this patriotic decorating. I know I'm a little behind, but I can't wait to take you along and share with you all of my spaces and how I am going to use them to decorate. And y'all, as I'm looking at this, I had to move 2 plates. So see, sometimes you're just always tweaking things, but that's okay. Just do what you love. And you know, sometimes it's hard to get it right from the beginning. But y'all, thank you for being here and watching. Friends, I hope if you have a prayer request that you will leave it in the description below so we can add you to our prayer list. Please, I hope you will pray for those on our list. There's so many families that truly need our prayers. I'd like to ask you to especially pray for sweet little Rip. And friends, before I go, let me share this beautiful Bible verse. Do not merely look out for your own personal interests, but also for the interest of others. Philippians 2:4. Friends, I think it's so important that we remember that our lives are not always all about us and being so all-consuming, but it's about truly being there for others and helping them. Because when you give away your time and your efforts to help others, that's when God can really reach down and bless you. Friends, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. And friends, we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, y'all.